like June, because 2000.
Yeah. Violet's in a way. Violet's
Good evening and welcome to the 113th commencement at Weatherly Area School District. As superintendent of Weatherly Area School District, I've had the distinct pleasure of arriving at Weatherly when this graduating class was just beginning their freshman year. Over the past 4 years, I've watched these individuals grow academically and socially into fine young men and young women. I've had an opportunity to get to know many of these individuals personally, and to me, they exemplify all that is good and right in our educational system. Academic excellence, a willingness to serve their community, a collaborative spirit, a sense of humor, and a desire to pursue their dreams. To each and every one of you graduates, I wish you the best of luck, continued good health, and lots of success.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Clifford Morgan. I'm the prodigal son. I have been away for 50 years. I wish to say before we get started with our introduction, a short couple of sentences about my experiences here at Weatherly High School. I received an excellent education at Weatherly High School, and I'm sure that those standards have not lessened any more than they were 50 years ago. I'm in a position in my employment to get to observe the product of many different high schools and many different ages. And I have to say, Weatherly High School stands out high and proud. With that, I'd like to recognize the class members of the class of 1951. Would each of you please stand and turn to be recognized before you take your seat. Marilyn Bauer Minnick. Catherine Bretsky Younger. She may not be here. Michael Cherba. Nancy Craigle Laninger. Gladys Dufresne Hinkle. Ann Dolinsky Honorado. Carol Erdman Heater. Ronald Errol. George Gerhardt. John Gregory and his lovely wife, Violet. Violet Gregory. Dorothy Gutowski Lazo. Kenneth Hammershock. Charles Hartrank. Joan Hittinger Piper. Barbara Hoffman Lord. Eldon Kibler. Joyce Nepper Brown. Stanley Leininger. Anne Marushak Baker. Marion Mulhern Rabel. Paul Palmino. James Raynaud. Herman Reimold. Dorothy Ritchie Ackerson. Bernadine Royden Kelshaw. Frederick Stewie. Joan Swank Hittinger. June Karabjak Lewandowski. Thank you very much.
Dr. Rachel Heath, Mr. Anthony Grimaldi, Mr. John Hart, Mr. Ronald Kelshaw, distinguished guests, members of the Board of Education, alumni of the class of 1951, educators of the district, parents, family members, friends, and classmates. I would like to welcome you to Weatherly Area High School's commencement exercises honoring the class of 2001.
Good evening and welcome. Dr. Charles Potter, Dr. Rachel Heath, Mr. Anthony Grimaldi, Mr. Hart, Mr. Kelshaw, distinguished guests, members of the Board of Education, alumni from the class of 1951, educators of the Weatherly Area School District, parents, family members, friends, and classmates.
This year's commencement address will be given by Dr. Charles Potter. Dr. Charles Potter is a graduate of Weatherly High School, class of 1967. He starred in the school's basketball team and was elected into the Weatherly Hall of Fame. Dr. Potter earned a pre-medical degree from Junior Abbott College and was awarded his doctoral of dental science degree from Temple School of Dentistry. At Temple, he was a member of the OKU National Honor Society and also was awarded numerous other honors. Upon graduation, Dr. Potter was accepted and completed an internship at Allentown General Hospital. Dr. Potter is past president and board chairman of the five-county Scranton District Dental Society and past chairman of the peer review committee of the 3rd District Dental Society. Dr. Potter has been chairman of the Scranton District Dental Society's continuing education program in cooperation with the University of Pittsburgh Dental School since 1981. Dr. Potter is an annual consultant to the migrant farm workers and their children in the Clark Summit area. Dr. Potter is also a member of the International College of Dentists. He's an active member of the Scranton District Dental Society, the 3rd District Dental Society, the Pennsylvania Dental Association, the American Dental Association. Dr. Potter was presented with a fellowship by the American College of Dentists at the National Convention of the American Dental Association just recently held in Chicago. This national honor has been bestowed upon less than 4% of the dental practitioners nationwide. Dr. Potter and his wife Rose are the parents of 2 children, Stephanie, currently teaching at Clark Summit area, and Ryan, a senior international finance major at Penn State's main campus. The Potters reside in South Abington Township. Dr. Potter.
I think that was a little longer than my speech is going to be. But thank you for those kind words. And by the way, Austin, I wrote that script myself. But first I'd like to thank Superintendent Dr. Rachel Heath and Principal Mr. Tony Grimaldi and all for having me speak to the class tonight. As most of you know, Austin Gregory is my nephew, and I'm very, very proud of that. If anybody has any contact with Austin, they also know that he is very kind, has a heart of gold, and will give you a shirt off his back. And I'm very proud of you, Austin, for all your accomplishments. He wrote that. Very well said. Since he is slightly bigger than I am, and I just say very slightly, I asked him how long I should talk tonight, and normally I give some talks, but I never gave a speech at graduation, so I planned on giving a speech here for about an hour or so. And he looked at me and looked down at me, and so I'm going to try to keep it short. In fact, John told me I better fish before the 76er game starts tonight, so I'm going to try to keep that. But I am going to keep it short. And Austin, one more thing. I told Becky I wasn't going to pick on Austin too much, but one more thing. You know my phone number. You are slightly bigger than I am, and if you ever want to go one-on-one, just give me a call. I'll show you how the game really played. But I think this is a very special day for the graduates. And I believe it's more special for the parents. You should be very proud of each and every one of your daughters and your sons. I'm going to direct my words very shortly, okay, toward the graduates. And I just want you to listen to what I have to say very carefully, because right now you feel like you're going to go out and conquer the world, and you will, but you have to take some careful steps along the way. As I stood here and I spoke at my graduation in 1967, I used the words, our generation, pressured and enticed. These words will always be projected upon each and every one of you. However, after experiencing the enormity of the world, which is, by the way, is getting smaller and smaller, fear and intimidation are probably the words that are going through your minds as you leave this small and secure place and weather. First of all, do not be intimidated. I can't stress that enough. And most do not fear anyone as you enter the competitive world. Your education at Weatherly is no different than any other school district in the entire country. And I guarantee, there's not too many things in this life you can guarantee, but I guarantee that you are fully prepared to gain any goals that you take. Someday you're going to come back and you're going to thank all these teachers. And you're going to find out that they really did care and took care about your future. I know that when I first attended college at Juniata, I felt very pressured and very, very intimidated. You learn quickly when you leave Weatherly, you leave any school for that matter, that nothing is fed to you anymore. You don't have a schedule, you're on your own schedule, and you quickly find out that the utilization of time is your best friend. How far you want to go depends on how hard you want to work, whether you're in the workforce now or whether you're in college. My two children, I'm very proud to have here, I'm very proud of them, ages 22 and 24, so I guess they're not called children anymore. They thought it was a little bit crazy when I told them when I attended Temple Dental School, I was very, very intimidated. And I told them that I studied, which I did every single night from 7 p.m. to 1 a.m. And I didn't do that because I was behind or felt like I had to. I was very, very intimidated, very nervous, very scared, but I also had a desire to excel. And this is what I want to encourage all the graduates tonight. You must have a desire to excel. There are students there from Harvard, from Stanford. Some of them have their masters, some of them have their PhDs. And in fact, this year's freshman class in Temple has 4 students entering the class with their medical degrees. So they're going to go through a 3-year program at Temple. And in the end, I did excel above many. In fact, I excelled above most of these, not because I was smarter, not because, had more intelligence, but because I had a good work ethic. And I also had a desire. And this is what I wanted to tell you, that you must also have a desire. My point is that I want you all to fear no one, work as hard as you can. Not everyone is going to go into college. Many of you are going to pursue trades. By the way, this world needs more of. Whatever you decide to do with your life, always strive to be the best and never take a second seat. Be compassionate to other people's needs. I repeat that, be compassionate. And also be sincere. Always remember that you must wake up each and every day. We were talking about this earlier with John Hart. I said you have to wake up every day and you have to face your life's work. If you find you do not enjoy your work, don't be afraid to change. Don't be afraid. It doesn't matter how old you are. You can pursue other avenues. My daughter's a prime example. She said, don't use my name. I'm going to use her as an example. She graduated from Loyola College in Baltimore with a double degree in education and special education, which cost me a lot of money. So then she decided that she wanted to go into the Jesuit volunteer corps. And I said, fine. And my wife and I, we supported this so hard. Well, she did service work out in inner city Dallas, Texas for a year, making $75 a month. So I said, good job in this picture. But anyway, I'm very proud of her for doing that. But in the back of her mind, I think she always wanted to pursue something else in medicine or dentistry. So that's what she's doing right now. She's taking courses at the University of Scranton, and she's going to pursue dentistry, I hope. So this has been bringing her along. And I said, when she told me about this, I was taken aback, so was my wife. We were taken aback a little bit, but we do support her 100%, as long as she has to be married to banker first. That's a nice stipulation. My son, he said, don't say anything. I said, well, he applied to all these architecture schools. He did all his portfolio, a very, very intelligent boy, and got accepted into every single one. And his main goal was to go to Penn State. He wanted to go to the main campus, which was very, very hard to get into, especially in architecture, because they had limited to 75 students. So that was his first choice, and that was his first acceptance. So I was very proud of him. 2 weeks later, he calls me at the office. He says, Dad, he said, will you be disappointed if I change my major? And I said, why should I be disappointed? He said, you don't have to wake up tomorrow, you have to go to work. So you have to enjoy what you do. So right now, it only took him 2 weeks to find out, not 6 years. So I said, you can stay simple. But anyway, the point that I'm trying to make is that life is too short, and you're going to learn this very quickly. I found this out personally because of my parents. And I'm not going to look at Becky right now because she's going to probably cry. My father was a physician in town all his life, and he loved his work. He worked 18 to 20 hours per day and still found time to get involved in the Rotary Club. He spent time on the school board, and he got involved in all the sports, such as Little League, basketball, and so on. Unfortunately, my parents at the age of 55, which is only 3 years older than I am, so that was a little clear. They never did enjoy the finer things in life, and I think this is very important, and I want you guys to remember, do not get caught in this trap. It is a trap. Don't get engrossed in everything. I want you to find a happy medium, go out and work hard and succeed, but enjoy your work. Most of all, enjoy life. Success does not mean wealth. Success means happiness. Once more, success doesn't mean wealth, it means happiness. You can enjoy your work to an extreme, just as I pointed out. So please incorporate life's simple pleasures along with your work, and will be yours forever. I would just like to take one more minute, and I'd like to quote from a book called The Alchemist. I think that's what Stephanie said, Alchemist, Alchemist. Okay, thank you. It is one of her favorite books. If she gave it to me, I read it, and I found it very, very entertaining. It's very philosophical and has extreme profound ideals. So I'd like you to please listen carefully. Some of the quotes that I'm going to say right now. The first one is, the soul of the world is nourished by people's happiness, and also by unhappiness, envy, and jealousy. To realize one's person is a person's obligation. Everyone seems to have a clear idea of how other people should lead their lives, but none about his or her own. It is at this point in our lives we lose control of what is happening to us, and our lives become controlled by fate. That is very important. I hope you can remember that. People learn early in their lives what is their reason for being. Maybe that is why they gave up on it so early too. But that is the way it is. Another, I do not want to change anything because I don't know how to deal with change. I'm so used to the way I am. However, people need not fear the unknown if they are capable of achieving what they need and want. Courage is the quality most essential for the understanding of the language of the world. And finally, and most importantly, there is only one thing that makes a dream impossible to achieve, and that is the fear of failure. Graduates, failure is going to happen throughout your lives. I tell my kids, I call them bumps in the road. Some bumps are going to be higher than others. but you will experience things. But they are going to make you a stronger and a much better person because life is not perfect. Again, thank you for the pleasure of addressing this year's class. If we don't start, we are playing. But I would just thank you again for the pleasure of addressing this year's class, and good luck to each and every one of you. By the way, when this ceremony is over, I want you to go over to your parents. I want you to give them a hug and thank them for all they've done and what they are about and continue to do. As you will someday find out, they are the ones responsible for you being here today. And again, life is too short. Show them your love, because they certainly do love you. Once again, thank you, and good luck to all.
No, Rookie's going to get